Crime is up a nominal amount through September 30th. I think we were up maybe 4% compared to 2008. But actually, if you go back to 2007 and look at those numbers, we're actually down in the crime. And I have to say kudos to our fine police department that's done a remarkable job based on the resources they have and the number of officers. In my recent meeting with Chief Ramsey, as I understand it, we're going to lose, and again, my numbers may be off, 12 to 15 officers in the beginning of the year through retirements and whatever the other situations are. We're going to recruit, but he also told me that it takes about a year for us to certify. They're trained when they come in, but I believe he mentioned the word they have to go through certification and be graded, and usually there's a high fallout on that. So I think if crime is the perception, as some of us have mentioned, is more of a perception. If we have 2 major crimes in a month, then crime is up. If we have 2 in a year, people don't view crime as up. But it's up a nominal amount, but it's not up that much.
I think the trend has been going down over the past few years. And one thing that has not been brought up yet, but that I want to give props to, is Chief Ramsey's newly formed Citizens Board, which basically gives active members of the community an open line to say, you know, thumbs up for the police for doing this in our neighborhood, or thumbs down, you know, you need to do better on this. And, you know, I think that's going to just open up more doors for us. You know, and that's the main thing is the police need to be educated. Firefighters need to be educated. The city workers need to be educated on what's going right and wrong in the community. You need to be out there, have a cup of coffee at the Damiano. You need to be talking to people on different blocks and seeing what issues are affecting different communities. So I truly believe that, again, going back to the open line of communication is key.
Well, I think clearly crime from 2007 to 2008 is down. Verdict is out still for 2009, and I'm hoping that we can end down. But I also believe that when a crime happens to you, it doesn't matter if it's up or down. It becomes important in how you're treated. And in my former job as a drug rehab director, had to spend a lot of time working with probation officers and police officers in deciding whether or not somebody finished treatment or went back to prison. That those are weighing decisions, and I really admire the police and probation department for making those decisions, because they have a person's life in their hands. And I know, having had to call the police in situations, I have always been treated with the utmost of courtesy and respect, and I just want to thank the department for that. And we have a fine, outstanding police force, so I think we just continue to support. Like I said, we continue to work on community policing and investigators, and I would really, really like to see substations be more proactive and open longer and more involvement there. I think that says something when the officer's in your neighborhood and you get to talk to them, it changes your perception, and I think we need to do that.
Let's repeat it again, sorry.
There seems to be a perception that crime is on the rise in Duluth. What is your response to this perception?
Well, I believe it is a perception. You know, everywhere I go, I feel safe in Duluth, whether it be District 2, Central Hillside, you know, out west. So, you know, I believe it's a perception. I believe the cops are doing a good job. But like I said earlier, I think the police force should get more funds out of the general fund, from the fire department.